Okay, so welcome back, and now we're going to do another example of writing an exponential function, exponential equation. So let's say we got these 2 points. We've got the point -2, 6, and 2, 1. And we want to find the exponential equation, or an exponential function that the graph of which goes through both of these points. So how do we do that? Well, notice that neither one of them is the y-intercept. So we're going to have to use either the substitution method or the elimination method to find a and b. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to plug both of these points into the exponential equation. So what do we get? We've got y equals ab to the x, right? So the first one, we're going to have 6 equals ab to the -2. And then the other one's going to be 1 equals ab to the +2. And so now what do? Well, we need to solve one of these equations for a and then substitute. So let's do that. So let's solve the top one for a. So what do? We just divide both sides by b to the -2 power. So we get a equals 6 over b to the -2. Or you could write it as 6b squared, right? Could do that. Okay, same thing. So now what we're going to do is we're going to substitute a into the second equation so that we get a function, or excuse me, we get an equation with one unknown, b. So then this one will become 1 equals 6b squared times b squared, which equals 6b to the 4th, right? And so now I've got 1 equals 6b to the 4th. And so if I divide both sides by 6, I get 1/6 equals b to the 4th power. And so now I'm going to take 1/4 power of both sides, or the 4th root of both sides, if you will. And so now what do? I get b equals 1/6 to the 1/4 power, which is approximately equal to 0.6389. Okay, so now that we've got b, now I can just plug that into one of the 2 equations, right? Okay, so if I know that b is equal to this, so I just need to go back and plug b into one of the 2 equations that I started with, either one, and then solve for a. So let's do the second one. So I get 1 equals a times 0.6389 squared. Oops. And so if I divide both sides by that, what do I get? I get a is approximately equal to, so 1 divided by 0.6389 squared is going to be approximately 2.4492. And so there's my a and b, so my final function is going to be f of x equals 2.4492 times 0.6389 raised to the power of x. Okay, and this becomes my equation. And then again, we can graph our model to check our work. Okay, so what sorts of things would we expect? Well, we would expect this is going to be a decreasing exponential curve. It's going to be a decay curve, right? Exponential decay. And it's going to start, the maximum is going to be at A. So it's going to start at A, 0A, 0, comma, 2.4492, and it's going to decrease down to 0 as x goes to infinity. Okay, so your graph should confirm that. Okay. See you next time.